So I had to talk to you guys about how my reading of Anna Karenina is going, and I am loving this book. I'm so glad you all voted on it and picked that one for me to read this summer. I am kind of sad that I've put it off so long, but I'm really enjoying the experience of reading it in the summertime, even though it's a very wintry Russian book. Levin is interested in a young woman named Kitty. Kitty is interested in a man named Vronsky, and Vronsky falls for Anna Karenina. At the beginning of this novel, Oblonsky has had an affair, so that's like the inciting incident of this entire story is the affair that takes place in the Oblonsky home. That's where we get the opening line that every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way, and that theme of happiness and unhappiness, of wealth and privilege and hard work, of the love of family, the love of friends, lovers, as well as the devotion within marriage and family. Those are all recurring themes. And so when I laid out my notes for this book, I kind of made those my general categories, and then there are just things that happen that help you understand who the characters are that are kind of sad, and those I made blue. When I am notating, I generally just put the page flags down when something strikes my attention, and then I will turn to it later, maybe make a note or highlight the exact phrase or quote that drew my eye. And so that's the method I've been using for this particular read. I'm just really enjoying the story and noticing ties, I guess, and notating when I see those ties. Anna is the sister of Oblonsky, and she comes to visit after this upheaval of the affair has come out. She is married to a man named Alexei, and she has a little boy, but when she is visiting her brother's family, she comes into contact with this man named Vronsky. Kitty, she's the only one in her family who is unmarried yet, and Vronsky also draws her attention, and so she is kind of infatuated with this man who is young, he's wealthy, he's kind of spoiled, and he doesn't have super great character. Nonetheless, she falls in love with him, and her societal advocates are basically cheering on that relationship, even though he's not the greatest guy. Whereas Levin, who loves the land, he loves farming, he loves commitment, he would love to have a family, and having a wife is a key piece of that plan, and so that's kind of his approach. He wanted to propose marriage to Kitty, and Kitty kind of cut him off in favor of seeing where her relationship with Vronsky would go. Turns out that Vronsky rejects her and carries on this, you know, extramarital affair with Anna because he's just so taken with Anna Karenina. So that's the main storyline, but we have so much more because Levin has a brother. He really wants to uplift the working class, and Levin is kind of like, well, if it doesn't impact me directly, I don't care about it. So that's an interesting dynamic going on. And then Oblonsky just hasn't really changed his ways at all, and he also has conversations with Levin, and so like we kind of have a main character in Anna, we have a main character in Levin. My mind is like, okay, are Anna and Levin going to end up together, or are we just following Levin to see finally is able to have a marriage with Kitty? I'm not sure. That's kind of where I guess that it's going. The language is beautiful. Like, there's so many quotes I've highlighted. Some of them I just will put down a flag, and then there's like a page that goes by. The other side of the page, there's another quote that draws my attention, and I put the flag there. So I made it to page 300 today. I think that I'm probably going to be finishing this book in the next couple weeks. If you're reading Anna Karenina, how's it going? What things have been standing out to you? If you're reading a different big book, I'd love to know how that's going as well. I'd love to know what types of things you're enjoying about your book, or any of the books you're reading this summer. It doesn't have to be a large one. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments, and I will see you in another video soon.